يثبت الله الذين آمنوا بالقول الثابت في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة.
Inshallah ta'ala, we're going to start the sharh of the kitab al-Ajrumiyah ama al-Ajurramiyah. Both ways it's said. Inshallah ta'ala, today we're going to start the explanation of the kitab al-Matn al-Wasitiyah. This book, it's in the science of Akida, what a person needs to believe, written by Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah. Today we're going to be starting with the kitab Usul al-Sunnah by al-Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal rahimahullah ta'ala. In front of us inshallah ta'ala is the book Ikhtisar Ulum al-Hadith, written by Abil Fida ibn Kathir rahimahullah ta'ala. Inshallah ta'ala, today we're going to start the explanation of the kitab Al-Urjuzatul Mi'iyya fi dhikri hali ashrafil bariyya, written by the great scholar Ibn Abi al-Izz al-Hanafi rahimahullah ta'ala. Inshallah ta'ala, today we're going to start the explanation of the kitab Manzumatul Qawa'id al-Fiqhiyya, written by Shaykh al-Allama Abdurrahman Nasir al-Sa'di rahimahullah.
Dumb individual, joke, you nutter, you moron. You're a sheep, mate. Da'wah, man. It just shows your ignorance has no bounds. Okay? And as I use that phrase, pusillanimous, okay? And you are a true pusillanimous, okay? And if you want to know what that word means, go look over in the dictionary. You're such a jahil. Like, are you on drugs or something, mate? Are you seriously, are you like smoking the good stuff? Or probably, I don't want to say what that is, but are you okay, mate? You freak. Now this pusillanimous, untrained, ultra-crepidarian really needs to stop. Are you ignorant? Are you an absolute buffoon? That this fool, this idiot that I address, Da'wah boy, okay, and I'm going to call him with such names because of the way he behaves.
Allah Ta'ala, today we're going to start the kitab Sharh al-Sunnah, written by al-Imam al-Muzani rahimahullah. Inshallah ta'ala, today we're going to be starting the sharh of the kitab Muqaddimat fi Usul al-Tafsir li Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah ta'ala. Inshallah ta'ala, today we're going to start the explanation of the kitab Al-Arba'un al-Nawawiyyah, written by al-Imam Abu Zakaria Yahya ibn Sharaf al-Nawawi rahimahullah rahmatan wasi'ah. Wa inshallah ta'ala, going to start the explanation of the kitab نخبة الفكر في مصطلح أهل الأثر, written by حافظ Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani rahimahullah. Inshallah ta'ala, today we're going to start the explanation of the kitab Al-Waraqat, written by al-Imam Abi Ma'ali al-Juwayni rahimahullah rahmatan wasi'ah. Inshallah ta'ala, we're going to start the explanation of the kitab written by al-Imam Muhammad ibn Ali al-Shawkani rahimahullah. The kitab is called Ad-Durar al-Bahiyya fi al-Masail al-Fiqhiyya, written by al-Imam Muhammad ibn Ali al-Shawkani rahimahullah. Inshallah ta'ala, today we're going to start the explanation of the kitab Bulugh al-Maram min Adillat al-Ahkam, written by Hafiz ibn Hajar al-Asqalani rahimahullah. And we're only going to focus on the explanation of Kitab al-Siyami bi-idhnillahi al-Kareem.
Neo-Salafi, pseudo-Salafi nonsense. That you're such an arrogant, stubborn, super Salafi, safe-sex syndrome carrier. Now, you know, Da'wah man's a whore for views, isn't it, to be honest? But remember, let's make it clear. I have not labeled my opponents as innovators. And I still won't. Da'wah man or Da'wah boy, you ikhwani, I will not label them innovators. Because you are a certified ikhwani, okay? You're ikhwani, bro. You're ikhwani. You understand? That he is an absolute idiot, my bootlicking friend. Because you do not love the Prophet ﷺ. You love your Saudi rulers more than you love the Prophet ﷺ. Your paymasters, or not even paymasters, you do it for free. You just like licking boots, don't you? But no, you're a stubborn super Salafi, bootlicker. You love the Saudi rulers and you love this state more than you love the Prophet ﷺ. Fact. You're an absolute fool, you bootlicker. You're an absolute idiot. So you definitely watch my video, you freak.
Inshallah ta'ala, today we're going to be starting, with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the biography of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Inshallah ta'ala, today we're going to start a series in which I will be speaking about the life and the biography
of the 10 that were promised Jannah. And today, inshallah ta'ala, I'm going to start with Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. In our last episode, we spoke about the seerah of Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. And today, inshallah ta'ala, we're going to speak about the second figure from the 10 that were promised Jannah. And that is none other than Umar ibn al-Khattab radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Inshallah ta'ala, today I'm going to speak about the second imam of the 4 imams of the madhabs that are followed. So I previously spoke about Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah. And inshallah today I'm going to speak about Imam Malik rahimahullah ta'ala. We're now inshallah ta'ala going to go into, in this episode, the third imam. We previously spoke about Imam Abu Hanifa and also Imam Malik rahimahullah. Today inshallah ta'ala we're going to speak about the third imam. His name is Imam Shafi'i. Inshallah ta'ala, today I will be doing the lecture of Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah. In order to prepare this lecture, I read 10 different books, and the notes that I wrote are 513 pages. And I won't be able in any way, form or shape to go over all of that. Inshallah ta'ala, today we're going to speak about the biography of Al-Imam ibn al-Qayyim al-Jawziyya rahimahullah.
But Dawah man has to stick to his bootlicking principles. Well, I'm not going to shy away from my words. He's a whore for views. Let's just put it out there. Super Salafi, freak. He is an absolute narcissist, and being an absolute crybaby. You're weak-minded, mate. This absolute buffoon. You're weak-minded, mate. You haven't got a strong mental capacity. Who really thinks so much of himself, but he's absolutely weak-minded. But him being obviously a cultist as he is, he might have some screws loose like the other mental deranged freak that we're going to address in part 3 as well. Are you an absolute idiot? You're weak-minded anyway. You're a little weakling, son. You're a little weakling, son. You are a former apostate, mate. You are a former apostate by your own admission. Where you come from? You're a former apostate, mate. So when you say where have they come from, okay, mate, let's talk about your background. You were a Buddhist for 5+ years.
I thought would be relevant would be to discuss the topic of, is Hijra obligatory? We also agreed in the second episode that there are going to be some people who are unable to make Hijra. The question I want to answer today is, what should these people do? How can they rectify the society in the non-Muslim land they're living in? We now want to talk about something a little bit closer to home, an issue within Islam that is affecting the Muslims. And that is the issue of the madahib. And today we're actually going to be talking about the issue of music and whether music is permissible or not in the religion of Islam. And we're going to be talking about the dress code of a Muslim woman. And really the majority of our conversation is going to be built around the issue of the face veil, otherwise known as the niqab. With it being towards the end of the year and towards the end of December, and us having quite a large audience from places like the UK, the US, we thought it would be important to do a topic on Christmas and New Year. However, we didn't want to restrict it to those 2 things because those 2 issues actually fall within a wider topic, which is known as imitating the disbelievers. And we're going to be talking a lot about that throughout the next couple of hours or so.
You're an ogre, mate. You're an ogre. You're Shrek. You come from the swamp. And there ain't no Princess Fiona waiting for you, son. Let's put it that way. You've turned, like a monster. These narcissists, these hypocrites, a turd like this individual. I'm talking about him specifically. You have one mental deranged freak. You don't deserve no respect from me. So at the end of the day, ogre, Shrek. So let's put it this way, ogre. Go back to your swamp. Paint you green, mate. You're an ogre. I don't see no Princess Fiona for you in the horizon, mate.